That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now Willis. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Fourth down, Willis. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Willis. They set up the screen for Henry. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear it now. 3rd and goal. Here's Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now Willis on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 8 on 2nd and 8. Again, it's Walker. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. They snap it to Smith. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Walker now on 1st and 10. Room here to run. take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Now Geno on first down. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Geno. That's into a crowd and intercepted. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. First and goal from the 3. Henry. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Robert Woods there to make the grab. And the Titans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On first down, Smith. Returning right back to Lockett. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Smith. And Lockett with a grab over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. It's caught. Lockett. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Smith. This complete to Lockett. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it up.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Marquise Goodwin, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Willis. Then he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready, break! Ready.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
The final shot here before break. Smith firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Here's Tariq Woolen bringing it out of his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for two here. Geno's going to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for two. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Quick slant here to Woods.
And he's got room.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
But we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit. But how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Now Willis to throw.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down.
Hot 70, cut 19, cut 19. 70 Rangers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And right side, Henry's got it.
And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And this one will be a touchback. Woolen chooses not to return it.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's got his big tight end, Fant.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Play action. It's Smith. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And some room to work. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 48 yards. And the Seahawks have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles.
Robert Woods, the 40, 20, 10, touchdown. Robert Woods, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
The extra point up and good. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter.
Woolen will return it from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Let's go now.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And going right back to Walker. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Titans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Come on. Hey. Drop 50. Drop 50.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. 70.
Willis to throw.
Right side complete. That's Woods.
And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
60
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 12.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So 3rd down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And with time a factor here, take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Smith. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now it's Smith. Left side complete to Lockett. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. Now Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. Well, they had one final chance on the kick return, but no chance on the other side that they were going to let him navigate all the way to the end zone, Charles. And that ends up being the final play in this one.
Yeah, you're right about that. Special teams coaches, they spend a lot of time working on these types of situations, and they go over every crazy possibility that can happen in this situation. They were able to cover successfully and end the game.